my bad. Those things happen.
Yeah, dude,
It's whatever.
Like,
It is whatever.
it's fine. It's okay.
It's fine. It'd be fine. Everything's okay. Hi.
What up?
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
Pretty nice out today, really.
Really
I thought it was
nice
going to
day.
be shady this morning. You can't even tell it rained, though, really. Like, my
So-
flower beds still need watered and
I
stuff.
got up this morning and it had rained, obviously. And then I just went on about my day and went to work, and it's like I lost those 7 or 8 hours I was at work, and I come outside and it's fucking beautiful.
Perfect.
I know it rained really hard this afternoon too. We had a bicycle and a motorcycle both roll up to the bar right as the rain started coming down in buckets.
Yeah,
Those
I
guys
didn't know it rained
got
that
beers.
hard.
Yeah. Dude, the camera does a little justice for this stash of mine.
Yeah?
It's way more intense than I thought it would be.
See?
I don't know that I'm opposed to it. Welcome to the Bind Snacks Podcast. It is Wednesday, June 7th, the year 2023. I'm here in the studio with my friend, Tyler Mee. Tyler, did you have a good day?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah. Didn't really do a whole lot today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the mother-to-be?
Good.
Inquiring minds always want to know
cooked
how the
dinner-
mother-to-be
she cooked
is.
dinner today.
Yeah? You made her cook?
No, she just, every once in a while, she just gets a wild hair.
Yeah. What's up, Joe? How
I
you
don't
doing?
think she likes waiting on me to get off work.
Right.
But it was vegetarian. Like, she didn't mean for it to be that way. Like, that's how the recipe was supposed to be originally.
Okay.
But she was going to add meat to it, but then she forgot to lay the meat out, so she just made it that way. It was good still.
I see. Right on. I too had a really good day. Hit a big sports bet today.
Oh, yeah.
It's good times.
What sport?
Baseball. Baseball. Every Wednesday I bet the Wednesday afternoon baseball game. Today it was the A's and the Pirates. It's always on TV at the bar, and I bet it just so I can be more interested in what's going on. Today I hit
go.
my bet. So
There you go.
it was a really good day. You know, bar was all right. Can't complain about the day. In fact, the last 31 or so hours of my life have been kind of crazy. I'm saying and doing things I didn't think I ever would. But, we'll talk about that here in about 7 minutes, as promised. Yeah. First things first, we're going to go ahead and get to the snacky snack that you have bestowed upon us tonight. Tyler, what day is it today?
Well, unconfirmed. But
Oh.
Allie told me it was National
Okay.
Chocolate Day.
Well,
Chocolate
now-
Ice Cream Day.
Well, now we got to confirm it.
I don't know. I mean, she told me.
I don't think she would make that up.
I don't think so, but unless she saw it and it meant yesterday or tomorrow, we're just preemptively eating chocolate ice cream.
Let's see here. National Day today. What day is it? National Day calendar. So I do this a lot on the Sean B show. I always open the show with today's National Whatever Day. And National Chocolate Ice Cream Day.
Is it today?
June 7th. Allie for the win.
For the win.
Nicely done, Allie. Damn it. Bond knows my name now. Oh, because I got the stash. Remember the whole Bond shirt and joke a while back? I did all that stuff, all that crazy stuff I used to do on the internet that I can't do anymore. Let's just eat some ice cream anyway. Tyler has gone to DQ and took care of us for National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. Now, this is the Blizzard of the month?
So I don't think they do Blizzard of the Month anymore. They're doing like summer flavors or whatever.
Okay, and this is what again?
Puppy chow with chocolate ice cream.
The dog food?
Yeah. It's like gravy train, but it's, you add some little water and freeze it and stuff. It turns into that.
Okay.
It's not bad, dude. I got you the turkey flavor.
Yeah.
Figured the lamb would be a little overkill.
I got to be honest. Well done. Well done. Played right along. No, this is puppy chow. It's like a Chex Mix.
Yeah.
Good shit. I just got a bite of one of those like chocolate filled like wafer things. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
They're in Chex Mix. Yeah, so fucking good with this chocolate ice cream. National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. I don't know what you're doing today, but get you some chocolate ice cream.
I got a hot fudge milkshake,
Yeah?
but I
Explain to me how you get a hot fudge milkshake.
They just put hot fudge in a milkshake and blend it up.
I mean, it's not hot by the time you consume it.
I know, but hot fudge has a different flavor than like, you know what I mean?
It do.
It has a different flavor than regular chocolate.
Okay.
And I added malt to it, which I don't know. Does anyone know what malt is? Like, I always get like chocolate malt milkshakes, and they're good as shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know Dairy Queen carried malts until the other day. My wife was like, dude, I'm ordering DQ online. I want a chocolate malt. Don't give a fuck. Tell me what you want.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You just add malt to whatever for 29 cents, dude.
no shit.
Yeah. So it's like, I know malt is like Whoppers or whatever. Whoopers. What are those little fuckers? Yeah. That's a chocolate malt ball. Like the inside of that is what's in here. But I don't know what the
But it's like ground up, right?
Yeah. You don't know it's in here. Just you get the flavor. Yeah. But I don't know what that is still.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like what's
Those are called Whoppers, by the way.
What's in a Whopper, dude?
Malt.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what is it? Malt what? Mm-hmm. I've heard of like malted barley.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me look it up. Let's see what fucking malt is.
Since
Now I want to know.
Rob doesn't seem to be helping us in the comments
I know.
like we thought he would. But anyway, National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. Get out and celebrate, man. Get out and do the damn thing. I'm nervous, Tyler.
Malted milk powder.
So what does it mean when you malt milk powder?
Let me look.
I'm over here nervous as shit. Malt is germinated cereal grain that has been made to germinate by soaking in water and is then halted from germinating further by drying with hot air.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That works for me.
Germinated cereal grain. It's like cerealized ice cream.
Maybe.
Put a little bit of that freeze-dried, almost like cereal. Not freeze-dried, but dried cereal. I don't know. Either way, chocolate malts are fucking fire. And I didn't know Dairy Queen had them until the other day when my wife brought it up. Oh, I thought that was a thing that you had to get from like Musalamis or something like that.
Well, yeah.
Rest its soul.
This says malt is different than a malt from a milkshake, which is malted milk powder.
Okay.
The other stuff is cereal grains.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck that is.
So what? Well, now we're back at square one.
That's what I'm more confused than when I started this.
Yeah.
Shit.
What the hell's going on?
I've literally, it's told me 4 different malt things in here. I don't even know what to believe anymore, dude. Are you made out of cake?
No.
So if you were made out of cake, I was going to lose it.
Why?
Have you ever seen those, like, is it cake things?
Yes.
I was just questioning all reality because I saw 4 different malts on there, and I was making sure you weren't cake.
Dude.
I couldn't handle
Some of those, have you seen the one where, like, they slice the dog cake up and the dog in the room is freaked the fuck out? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's fucked up.
Dude, like, they can, yeah, it's weird, dude.
The short answer is that malt is a sweetener with a distinct toasted caramel-like fruity flavor. It results from processed cereal grains thanks to lots of science.
That's the same article I just read.
Thanks to lots of science. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, now that that's clear, we have lots of things to thank lots of science for.
Yep.
And I think we can just concede that that is the further we should take that because we are definitely not scientists. Okay. This Puppy Chow Blizzard is the shit.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it's 8:15.
Cody Agee just texted me. He was like, what's the huge announcement? The gender of the baby? If so, my money's on a girl. I'm like, it's not that, but it is a girl.
The gender of the baby came out a long time ago.
I know. I don't think he knew that.
Jesus. You think we were just going to give away the huge announcement?
No. I think he's even invited to my baby shower.
Yeah. Didn't you see the pink card, Cody? Who clearly doesn't have time to watch the podcast.
Ricky was in here for a while last week. I assume they watch it together.
Nice. Well, of course they do. At home on their big screen. Do you know I put our podcast up on YouTube the other day on my TV? And it was awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, it was me and you having a conversation right there on a fucking 55-inch TV just chilling.
Was it like that Nickelback song, Rockstar?
I they was standing in the line of the club. I'll never get
I don't think that's
in.
it. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking Kenny Chesney. Whatever makes you feel like a rock star, you know?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I sat there with my child watching myself in full 4K on my television, and I thought, you know what? That's pretty fucking cool. We made that happen, Tyler.
We did.
It's big announcement time.
Right now.
No, well, so
You're late.
you're the manager.
You're not even punctual.
You're the manager of this whole thing.
You want me to make the announcement?
I do.
Oh, since
Hold
I'm
on
not-
a second, though. Hold on a second. I want it to be right. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Sean B's running for mayor,
Okay, we talked about this already.
but he got his ballot information. We need your signatures.
we need signatures. All right. So the journey to Sean B for mayor of Columbus, Indiana, has begun. I had meetings with the voters' office and the Democratic Party on Tuesday. I will be running as an independent after said
You
meetings.
take one look and they're like, "Fuck this."
I will be running as an independent, which means I have to get 260 signatures by the end of this month.
Does the same thing apply for president? Like, do you only need 260 signatures?
I don't think it's 260 for president, bud. I think it's a certain amount of dollars you have to generate for president.
What? You have to generate a certain amount of dollars so they'll put you on the ballot?
Yeah, not to pay to be on the ballot. You just have to show that you can actually run a campaign. Like Papa John's requiring $1 million in liquid assets
Yeah, to open a
to
store.
open a franchise, right?
Fuck, I wonder how much it is.
It's like $5,000 is all it is.
That's
it's not
it?
much, yeah.
What? I thought I was gonna have to make like $1 million.
You can get that from lobbyists.
I make $5,000
Yeah.
from someone who wants me to do some shady shit overseas, dude.
Yeah. So here's what's happening. This has been the latest development, the next stunt, if you will, of Sean B and the Mind Snacks podcast. My campaign manager, Mr. Tyler Me.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome to have you on board, man.
Yep.
Glad you're here.
We shall be wearing powdered wigs.
Powdered wigs it is. All right. What do you mean if you were a registered voter, Joe? You're a fucking veteran.
Aren't you automatically registered like when you go sign up for get your license and shit?
So they allow they don't make you do it, but they definitely offer it right there. Hey, it's easy, do it right now.
No, I mean just to register, don't you just have to like click a couple buttons anyway on the computer?
Yeah, it's literally when you get your license, do you want to register to vote? Yeah. Okay, done.
What if you don't do it then? Where can you do it after that?
You can register to vote at the courthouse.
Is it only like a certain amount of time you can register to vote?
Yes, you have to be registered to vote in. I'm not sure what the deadline is for the November election, but what I know now is that I need to get 260 signatures from registered voters that live within the city limits of Columbus, Indiana. 260 by the end of June. I'm off to a great start.
We have 3 so far.
With 3. Actually, I got a 4th coming here real soon,
Yeah,
too. No,
4th
I'm
coming.
off to a great start. I got to be honest. And it's funny because obviously this is, people ask me like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I got to be if I'm being completely honest, this is 60% a desire to take part in public service. 40% content for my podcast.
Yeah.
Not going to lie.
It's
40%.
It's like, you ever watch South Park when Mr. Garrison wins presidency?
No.
Oh, God, dude. I can only imagine, like, we actually win and you're just like, what the fuck am I going to do now? No idea.
And I tell people all the time, they're like, what if you fuck around and win? I'm like, make no mistake. I can do this job. That's not
what does a mayor even do?
that's not my issue. The mayor is in charge of basically the city departments of public works.
Yeah, but like those things basically run themselves, right?
Fucking don't downplay the job, you piece of shit. Okay.
So, I mean, that sounds tough work, dude. Managing all them people.
The mayor's the top guy in public safety, the fire, the police departments. They all are under the office of the mayor, basically oversight of the city and public programs, educational programs, any programs that you would think of to like help, like public programs to help with like the drug problem in our city, anything like that. That's Columbus. Now, here's the response I'm getting from a lot of people that I talk to. They're like, "What are you going to do about my property taxes?" That's county. Talk to your county commissioner. That's not a mayor thing.
Sounds like a whole lot of not our problem. Are we supposed to say that?
No.
Oh,
Have a good one, Joe.
We'll do what we can. I mean,
but so the big question I've gotten from a lot of people is, "No, are you serious?" I'm like, absolutely, I'm serious. Now, will there be other motives in it? Yeah. Will it be fun? Yeah. Is it going to be funny? Yeah. I can't lose.
no.
I can't lose. Even if I get obliterated, tell me that's not fucking hysterical. If I go out and get beat like 3,000 votes to 14, that's fucking awesome.
Wait.
I'll hang it on the wall.
Wait. So will they tell you how many votes you got at the end?
Yeah.
Wait, is your name going to be like on the TV when they're counting? When it's
Yeah.
like, nuh-uh, dude. That's fucking hilarious. I didn't know it was going to
Yeah.
be all that. Yeah, that'd be.
What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, dude. Mayor's a big deal.
I wrote myself in on the presidential ballot and didn't even see how many votes I got.
Well, that's because you can't write in a presidential vote without getting those certain qualifications taken care of first.
Fucker.
You have to qualify to be a write-in vote. You just write yourself in. They're like, okay, toss that.
Well, that's what I did.
I don't blame you.
I got the best slogan, dude. Write me in.
You do.
See?
You do. I've been asked what my campaign slogan will be.
I already got it.
Whoa.
No, I can't say it.
You can.
No. I can't say we're going to do shady shit for money on live tape, dude.
You just did.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that was what my slogan was going to be.
In a pretend world.
Yeah. If that was my slogan was going to be, I can't say it. It's totally not that, though.
So, to maximize this experience, there has to be a level of sincerity in pursuing the office, and which I do have interest. I don't want people to think I don't actually want to win. That's not the case. I have enough forethought to know that I'm probably not going to.
What qualifications is the other lady? Like, is she like already in public office?
So she is currently the administration's director of public projects. Like she heads up like that Nexus Park thing.
So she probably has a lot of experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
She's
We're gonna have a fight
she's
on our
in
hands.
great. Right.
We're gonna have our work's cut out for us, as they say.
That's one of the things I said from the start. This isn't because I have a problem with this person that I'll be going against. I don't have that.
This is just kind of like an idea that kind of took off running.
You know, you only live once. Give it a whirl.
That one time I ran for mayor.
Yeah, right. Tell your kids the political system's fucking rigged. I ran once, only got 13 votes.
Yeah, 26 or what? 260 signatures and only
13
only
votes.
13 votes. The people are like, yeah, sure.
So
I'll
that's
vote
been
for this guy.
that's been what I've been talking with people about. I don't need everybody's like the signature is not a commitment to vote, much less vote for me. The signature is just you saying I believe in the democratic process and you, sir, are eligible to vote, therefore should be eligible to be on the ballot. Here you go. Here's my signature.
Are you going to save one of the ballots for yourself?
Well, they're all electronic.
Yeah, but can't you do like a mail-in? Like or get like a mail-in ballot or write-in ballot or whatever?
Yeah, but then you can't do an electronic ballot.
You can't vote anyway, can you?
Yeah.
You going to vote for yourself?
No. No.
I mean, I never.
I'm going to
voted
slide into a voting booth and be like, I know I've done all this work, but
I've never voted for myself in
woman
anything that
deserves
I've
it.
been voting in.
Jesus, my. If you're serious, get out every night at the fair and get those signatures. So the fair is another good one. I cannot wait for the fair.
Wait, what happens if you're both there at the same time?
I'll shake her hand. I want to meet her.
She just comes over and karates your ass somewhere. I'm just like,
She
oh
might.
my God.
She
yeah,
might.
dude.
That's the thing. I don't know anything about her.
That's what I'm saying.
So she might like come up and just be like chopping me.
What
There
if
might be a hit on my head.
What if I'm forced to switch sides?
That's the opposite of ride or die.
I said forced.
By whom?
I don't know. Mostly the prospect of making money and being in politics.
You'd sell me out.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I'm right here.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Nah, dude. I don't know. If she started cry chopping you, I'd probably just release the hounds. AKA, I'd
right.
let all the rabbits loose, and then while people were carrying.
There you go.
Dude.
The fair's one. So I'm going to be at Green Egg Fest. That's another one. And Columbus Pride.
Is that this month too?
Yep. Those are 3 events that I'm going to hit. And just more so than just like, here, sign my petition, have a few conversations. I want to know what people think, and not like what people think of me running for mayor, but what people think when they think about an upcoming mayoral election. Like the point of the exercise here is to learn about the process, to enjoy the process, and to come on our podcast and
Talk about it.
have a few laughs about it.
Dude, I don't know. What if you fuck around and actually win?
I'll shit right down my leg,
I will too, honestly.
because then you'll be deputy mayor.
Is that what that really is?
I don't know that Columbus has a deputy mayor, but if it did,
What's a deputy mayor in the first place?
it's like a vice mayor.
Dude, I could be that.
I would appoint you.
There has to be someone there.
I don't think there is.
Okay, when you get mayor, make a new rule. Can you do that?
What are you running as, Republican, Dem, or Independent? Independent killed him. So I'll be clearly transparent about this. Even though I don't know if I should be or not. I met with the chairman of the Democratic Party Tuesday, who told me that there's not a mayoral candidate on the ballot for November from the Democratic Party by design. And his reasoning kind of bothered me, but I understand, like, their job's to win elections. They want to keep the turnout down. They don't want a big mayoral battle because that will get people off their couches and in the voting booths. But if the voter turnout's down, the Democrats own the majority in the council right now, and they want to keep it.
Yeah, they get a lot of voters out there, and then they might swing it, right?
Statistically, in Columbus, it will. So, understand.
Yeah,
Completely
that's
understand.
Kind of shady, though.
It is. It
Kinda
is
shady.
It felt manipulative.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're purposely like letting people sit on their couches so we don't have to worry about it.
But I wasn't gonna. I mean, I didn't argue with him. I understood perfectly what he was saying.
I mean, it's a strategy.
And I told him, I said, the appeal to me for the Democratic Party is I don't need your money.
Yeah.
I don't want I don't want party support. All I really wanted from the Democratic Party, which if I was going to run, if I had to pick a party, it'd probably be Democrat. But not to the, like, I don't want affiliated with that title because it's so polarizing now. Like, if I'm going to take a deep dive into all this shit and see what it's all about, I don't want to have that polarizing thing in the background. So, well, are you a Democrat or a Republican? Because that fucking matters. Like, you feel like you hear something, you hear Republican or Democrat about somebody.
I mean, they think they automatically
have all these preconceived
as far
notions.
as you can go.
And the minute I'm running for the Democrats, don't take my guns.
Yeah.
I'm not taking fucking guns. In fact, I really like guns.
Yeah. Don't take my gun. All right, dude, bro, calm down. I wasn't going to do it anyway.
Yeah. Nor can I. But
Yeah.
The thing of, like, once I heard that, and I felt really relieved. The Democrats have a springboard to the ballot, which is where my interest was in the Democratic Party, because they didn't run a primary. So they can put anybody they choose on the ballot if they do it by July 3rd.
The Democrats can?
So that's why he has no interest in doing that. So that's why I contacted them, because I knew that information and wanted to kind of get in and see what I had to do to be that candidate. I'm more comfortable running this way. So can we do a call in? I have a topic to discuss about politics. No. Can't talk about politics on the show.
Isn't that what we're doing?
No. Can't break down rules. It's about mainly schools and how they operate. Huh. We'll let Jacob call?
I don't know. Depends on what it is. I don't know how a school operates. That could be bad.
I don't know what he means. I don't know what he means. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We'll have you on the podcast soon, Jacob. I think that'd be better. Let's have Jacob out here. Could have had him out here tonight. How about this? I'll tell you on here and you discuss. That would work too.
Either way.
Yeah.
Are you
But
still trying to sell that Volkswagen bus?
that's what Tyler wants to know.
That's what I want to know.
So, independent candidate, Mayor of Columbus. Vote. Vote hard. Vote for Sean B. I got to figure out campaign stuff. But honestly, like the only hill that I want to tackle for the month of June is getting my signatures and getting approved to be on the ballot.
The fucking Live and PGA merged?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that fucked up?
Like, the hypocrisy of the PGA, dude.
Telling you. Well, so I don't know who caved.
Liv wouldn't have caved. Liv had all the big dudes.
They couldn't get a TV contract, though.
Yeah, but didn't they play overseas mostly anyway?
Yeah, but where's the money in golf?
Sponsors?
Right here in the U.S.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know.
Right here in the U.S. So I'm wondering if it was Liv that caved because they couldn't get TV sponsors. But the only thing I know is that one of the Liv people from the Saudis from Liv is now on the PGA board. That was part of the deal.
Yeah, dude.
So all this shit the PGA talked about the Saudis,
Yep.
I don't want to fucking hear it anymore.
No, now. If you're gonna murder someone, no matter what the reasoning, then you don't. Yeah, that's. If you're gonna talk that much shit and then still merge with someone, then you shouldn't have been talking the shit in the first place.
Exactly.
Or you shouldn't be doing the merging and right now.
I think that's the point Keldon was making, the hypocrisy of the PGA.
Yeah.
Either way that goes, the PGA has allowed this to happen.
Yeah.
Whether it was their idea, whatever it was. What about these guys that got paid massive money?
I gotta go. Yeah, dude. Massive money. Like stupid money.
What Lefty get?
A fucking lot. I don't
It's
know.
like upwards of 150 million
Yeah. It's just stupid numbers.
for a year.
Dumb ass numbers, dude.
For a year.
Yeah.
And now he's strolling back into PGA events like, boys, got that bag.
Yeah, I bet everyone that didn't
Major bag alert. Yeah.
I bet everyone that didn't sign
What
feels
the
like
fuck?
feels like fucking idiots. I guess they have a good conscience though, right? Like the ones who did sign, they only signed for the money.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what point do you have to get to where you don't know? Like, I don't know.
I don't give a fuck what it is. If someone has offered me $150 million for 1 year of
See
it,
ya.
I'm doing it.
See ya.
No matter what it is.
Because you know what? I can still preach good moral behavior and culturally moral behavior and get my fucking bag.
Yeah.
You know?
I know for a fact.
Associating yourself with that, however you do it, doesn't make you that.
Yeah, because that'd be 1
It
year,
just
and I
doesn't.
would never have to work again.
That's why people getting canceled for dumb shit like, oh my God, he was involved with this. Well, he wasn't involved with it, but he was there. It wasn't really, but we can tie him to it. Like
That's like
canceled.
that's like Taylor Swift. Her fans trying to cancel her, or thinking about like doing the whole thing because she put fat in one of her music videos.
What?
Yeah, you didn't see that? Apparently, like one of her music videos or whatever that she produced herself or whatever. It must have been a new one, but like she stepped on a scale and it just said fat on it.
So
Everyone was all pissy.
Tiger was offered $700 million.
Yeah,
stay
but
loyal to the PGA.
But Tiger has so much money. Like Tiger's
He's got to be feeling like Riley Reid after a BBC Bang Fest.
yeah. But I mean, like he's got so much money. 700 million is a lot. Don't get me wrong.
He's a billionaire.
But Tiger Woods are like when you've already got that much money, I don't think he really cared that much.
But Riley Reid.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Oh yeah, you're gonna make me play golf.
Oh no, dude. Oh no.
Oh, nice. Good times. I assume Jacob is working on that topic for the comments. But
I'm not real sure what he's doing. Probably.
right. But something else we got to bring up. The world is finally starting to learn, or at least the world that I see is finally starting to learn who Matt Rife is.
I still do not know.
What?
I mean, I googled a picture of him today, and I've seen the memes, but I've never seen any footage of him.
Matt Rife, up and coming comedian.
From what I saw, he's pretty hot, dude.
All right, let's let you guys be the judge.
No,
That's Matt
that's
Rife.
a bad picture of him, dude.
Dude, I don't think it is.
That's a bad picture.
It's the first picture that comes up when you Google him.
No, dude. Show the Squidward one.
Sean got that facial accessory looking like a stealth bomber. I mean, nice. I appreciate that, my guy. This is the kind of stuff you got to do when you declare on your podcast that you're running for mayor of Columbus. You come with a stash, you come correct.
Yeah, dude.
Look, I exposed my chins. I don't give a fuck.
I did too.
They're out.
Kinda.
I noticed you did give up on the beard.
I didn't really give up on it. I was just, it's hot, dude. And I got to go. We're going to be going to Perry Park next week.
Yeah.
And
Look at that picture of Matt Rife. Beautiful man. Man dime, if you will.
he's a man dime. That picture doesn't give him justice, dude.
Right.
That's like looking at Henry Cavill or something?
Let's take a listen to one of Matt Rife's comedy shows.
Okay.
Because this is funny. And this might be a long audio clip, but give this a listen.
Fucking his baby mama.
Well, that's loyalty. It sounds like if he's fucking anybody, he should be the mother of his child, no? Am I crazy for this one? It kind of sounds like you breaking up a family. He's still in his house with his wife and his baby. The audacity of this man to live happily ever after. What's the problem? He doesn't fuck with her?
No, he said he don't fuck with her, but he's lying. I think he's lying.
Yes, he's lying. That's what we call a blatant lie. I mean, maybe he shouldn't be dating you on the side if he is actually interested in her. I will say that. How long have you been seeing him for?
4 months.
4 months? That's tough. You know what? This is a little too early to be having this many red flags, to be honest. Like this big of a problem this early on in the relationship, it might not work out. So my best advice would be to either, I'd say, break up with him or also get pregnant. Play this bitch's game, okay?
It's a game, dude.
I fucking love that guy. So that's Matt Rife. You can look him up on YouTube. It's Matt Rife, Mattrife. Lots of fucking hysterical, absolutely hysterical commentary from his stand-up shows. And it's not, like somebody told me today, they were like, nothing he does is scripted. It's all just get up there and talk to your fucking crowd. And I'm like, no. All his TikToks are from him talking to his crowd. He has a scripted show, but he's on TikTok. He got famous on TikTok by just talking to his crowd. Like, and the shit that these fucking people come up with. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But his whole shtick is, I'm not supposed to be funny because I'm pretty. That's his whole shtick. You guys like me because I'm funny, but I'm also pretty, and it's fucking you up. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Tyler? I like his Build-A-Bear TikTok. Yeah, Build-A-Bear was funny.
I think he's pretty.
Build-A-Bear's funny. A lot of his TikToks, too, you got to see him.
If he's packing a huge fucking hog, dude, then that's just unfair.
It's game over.
It's unfair at that point.
Did you see there was a time Shamar Moore contacted him and got on stage with him? That was pretty funny, too. Because Shamar Moore, obviously the ladies love Shamar Moore like they fucking love Matt Rife. So what's happened is he's coming to Indy soon. The tickets are ridiculously expensive. But everybody on the every woman on the planet, including my wife, kind of wants to get with Matt Rife.
I do too.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I want to get with him, but like I'd love to at least meet him. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah, dude.
Kids who can't afford lunch over summer, they have. Oh, that's a good topic. That's a great topic.
What is it?
I believe Whitney Budd does work in this department. So
Get it.
Jacob sent me a message. I don't want to go to settings. I don't want to do any of that. Got it. Get me out of here, worm. Oh, I'm in the wrong messenger. Hold on, I'll get in the right messenger. So Jacob messaged me, and here's the topic Jacob would like to hear discussed. Fair enough. Kids who can't afford lunch over summer, they have stations for BCSC schools. In this particular station, the school food service coordinator over BCSC won't say names, tuned into one of these stations. Long story short, kids are not allowed to take the food given to them from these stations home. If they don't eat it all, they have to throw it away. Is that true?
I don't know.
Like, that sounds.
It sounds stupid. I thought, because like in Hope, they give you a to-go thing. You
Yeah.
you just pull up.
It's a Coke container.
They
like
load.
you
They
eat it at
load.
home.
They load you up and they fuck you. Yeah.
Service food coordinator chased a 4-year-old down because he wanted to keep his cup of fruit, and she took it from him as he is walking away from the station and threw it in the trash, made him cry. Also, at the end of this day, they made 60 lunch packs and threw away 20 complete lunch packs, which included this day 2 big turkey wraps, fruit, milk, rice, crispy treat, random veggies. Do you think it's right that if they have extra food because some days they make 60 or only need 40, is it right to hold people to your station to watch them eat, and if they don't finish, they have to throw it away and end with the extra meals? They can't give them away for free knowing they're going to trash them.
No, that's the stupidest thing I've ever
The
heard.
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Like at the end of the day, they should drive around and give them to fucking homeless people or something.
Yeah, like do something cool with them.
with them. Don't throw fucking food in the trash.
But there's no reason to, like, it blows me away because people feel, and again, I don't, this was either a personal experience for Jacob or maybe they had, maybe they know somebody that had this experience. I have trouble believing that everybody is like that. Like, I know they try to do things for kids for lunch over summer. So you're already giving. It's already a giving program.
Yeah.
Like-
and it's they probably get.
I can't imagine somebody being like, finish your food and throw it away, kid.
Yeah, it reminds me of that fucking Matilda dude when she makes him eat that whole chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Eat the whole fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
If not, throw it in the trash.
Doesn't make sense.
Going to the old chokey. I haven't seen that movie forever, Miss Trenchbull, dude.
I was playing, I got on Twitch live the other night and was playing my golf game, streaming it. And Patrick Hamilton joined the stream to have conversations. And he was doing fuck one, marry one, kill ones. I had one person probably watching that stream, but definitely only one in the comments. It was Patrick doing fuck one, marry one, kill ones. It was just me while I'm sitting here playing 9 holes, fucking sniping shit off.
We playing it here?
Yeah. So Patrick gets on, and he brought up a very, very, very interesting battle. Who's your favorite Wednesday Addams?
Dude, I don't know.
Because Jenna Ortega is a fire show.
Let me look.
We can say that. She's a very beautiful woman.
Wednesday Addams.
But I believe, let me see. I just don't want to get this wrong because we were talking about it the other night.
Wait a minute. I wish I had pictures of them.
Christina Ricci, and that's the one I was talking about. He was like, Jenna Ortega or Christina Ricci. I'm like, Christina Ricci is my age. She's 43. But to me, that's the Wednesday Addams I knew as a kid.
Nah, I wouldn't pick her.
No?
I don't think so.
I think Christina Ricci's very attractive. Very attractive. It's an attractive woman.
I'll have
All
to
right.
see them as Wednesday.
That would be the other thing.
Like I have to see them all as Wednesday.
All right. So it's mandatory by state, as the food service coordinator for BCSC stated to the individual, they must eat it on site. Why? That doesn't make sense. Why would that be a state mandate? Now they got to eat it here.
I don't know.
Fucking food. It's a basic human thing. Like, it's fucking food.
Yeah. Yeah.
For kids who can't afford fucking lunch.
I don't get it. Wait, am I fooking you about what? Okay.
Well, Brian York in the comments said Tyler Fukami.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. Fuka me. What's up, Brian? Oh, dude.
I get it.
I would do one of
get it.
those
It's
little-
tax
I would
money,
do-
but
I would do one of those things. Yeah, tax dollars, but
would you rather see
they're-
your tax money go to a hungry kid or in the fucking trash?
yeah, they're just throwing them away at the end. Like that's the worst explanation I've ever heard.
Yeah, like,
Almost worse than putting in 2 roundabouts on Taylor.
are we going to talk about those fucking roundabouts again?
Every time I almost get T-boned in them, it pisses me off, dude.
Dude, every time I talk about running for mayor, well, you live right next to the biggest eyesore in this town.
There you go. See, do something fucking about
I
it.
don't
dude.
hate the roundabouts.
No, I mean, I could see where they maybe help, but they're just not big enough.
I just don't hate them. I'm not saying I love them. I think
mean, the traffic don't back up for sure. Because
I wish they'd never put in the one at Fairlawn.
I mean,
I wish they'd never put in the one at Fairlawn. Taylor and Fairlawn. I don't understand.
You mean Taylor and 31st?
No, Fairlawn.
Where's Fairlawn? Oh, what the further up?
Fucking
Further
street
up.
you live on.
Yeah. I forgot it curved around. I'm like,
You
dude.
fucking live on Fairlawn.
Yeah. I forgot about that one because I hate that one's not bad because it don't get busy ever.
Where's Fairlawn? Your house.
I know. Yeah. Wolfgang, I blow right over him. Am I
Oh
dying?
god. Oh man. But no, the fucking the one on 31st Street, if it were bigger,
It would be perfect.
it would be perfect and it made sense because that stop sign was obnoxious at times.
the other one I don't mind so much.
It's big. It's
Well,
fine.
but it don't ever really get that busy.
The one at
Fairlawn.
I mean it's a 3-way.
Yeah, but it
I
don't
don't
ever
know if they're gonna connect a road there on the other side.
I think they're going to, and
because I know they're building a new development.
Yeah, but yeah,
So-
it'll probably be busy after that.
And see, and then you'll be like, I wish it was bigger. I would hate to live in Carmel. There are like 80 roundabouts, and they're good roundabouts though in Carmel.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I like roundabouts.
When like the roundabout we have on Indianapolis Road, fucking perfect.
amazing.
730 or 31 and whatever.
It's Southern Crossing,
perfect. Yeah, Southern Crossing, perfect.
Continuous moving traffic. It's a good thing.
The problem with the other one is everyone thinks they don't have to stop. So, and as soon as you get in, you're like in the other person's lane,
Right.
And and they don't think they have to stop, and they just because my sister-in-law got T-boned there, just because no one stops.
Yeah, you have to yield.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is people think
You don't have to stop. You have to yield. though.
Yeah, but at the point you yield,
But I didn't think don't get fucking T-boned would be too tough to understand.
yeah. I mean, but yeah, it's not like you get purposely get T-boned, right?
No,
it's usually
but-
the T-boning,
So the T-boner,
the T-boner. Yeah.
the T-boner would be already on the roundabout though, right?
No. You're in it, and the T-boner is coming into
the
it,
T-bone.
and it just hits you. Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's how she got hit.
See, I would think that I would get T-boned by trying to slide in too soon, and the T-boner would be already on the roundabout and fucking T-bone me because they got nowhere else to go.
No. She was in the roundabout and got T-boned. Like the T-boner came in from the side.
Okay. Why is that making me laugh so much?
I don't know, dude, because it's T-boner.
Fishers is worse.
We probably shouldn't be saying it
I'm
out
running
loud.
for mayor.
We can't say
And I'm sitting here like T-boner. I'll never be able to. Yeah, see, exactly.
T-boner, dude.
Exactly. Every time you drive through a roundabout now, you're the fucking T-boner.
The T-boner, dude.
Oh,
no, we
hell
should
yeah.
get a sign made that says, watch out for T-boners.
Look at what we created.
Watch out for T-boners. dude.
T-shirt. T-shirt.
Taylor Road roundabouts, watch out for T-boners.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. We didn't put Taylor Road. We could just put T-boner, T-boney. And the shirt could say, learn to use roundabouts.
Yeah, T-boner and T-boney.
Yeah.
She got side bone, dog. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Fucking T-boner.
Yeah. Good side boning. Sometimes you love it. Nobody loves a T-bone.
Allie found us some. Oh, I won't be here next week. The week after, she found us something to do on the podcast.
Cool. She's done a good job of that. My wife and it's like our women contribute
Behind the scenes.
behind the scene. Well, Sarah doesn't mind coming on the podcast.
In the front of the scenes.
Allie
That's my slogan, Wolfgang.
should come on the podcast.
She said she'll never do that. She don't like being on camera.
So did my wife. But here we are. My wife comes to me and says, hey, I had this thing. I want to be on your podcast.
Dude.
Has stage fright. Beware the T-boner.
No. Yeah.
Let's talk about the right of way at Lowe's.
What do you mean?
What part of that do you mean?
Or like the Chick-fil-A Lowe's driveway debacle?
I don't know that it's a debacle, is it?
I don't know.
I like going on my husband's podcast. Yeah, I need to get your husband on this podcast. Her husband actually podcaster has a beard podcast.
A beard?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He's,
Dude, I've been watching this dude that does a lot of whiskey stuff on.
So he runs a lot of beard competitions and is running one at the Crump real soon.
He needs to run
in
a
August.
mullet competition.
Exactly.
And I will shave this fucker right into a mullet so fast.
Sounds like someone doesn't know how to drive. Well, you never know. Sometimes you get in driving situations where it's like, who's going to win? That's a topic.
When I was in my
When I
was in my 1994 Honda, dude, I won. You know why? Because that thing was a fucking hunk. Like, no, everyone's getting out of the way because they know I ain't got shit to lose.
Dude, will you do me a favor?
What?
I've been sitting over here for like 15 minutes. I want my Coke Zero so bad.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Surprised you don't have Smirnoff.
It's right behind you. I ran out the other night. I was out here watching baseball and I ran out. So next
Jacob,
week,
how much
me
do
on
you
the
want for the
podcast
thing?
to fill in for Tyler Me. I've actually already got a Tyler Me fill in, Jacob.
I was getting ready to text him.
But
I got my fucking shoes.
Jacob, I need you to come on the podcast very soon.
Which Coke Zero? The same?
Yeah, they're both neither of them are open. So
Feels a little bit less pressure outside.
okay, well,
Give you the freshie. That one's debatable. Someone could have roofied that at the gas station.
they might have. I'm still gonna drink it
I
later.
can't let that happen to you. Do it at home.
Okay.
When she invites you over for a date. Hey, you want a drink?
Wait.
Hey, you want 2 drinks?
Well, this is going to be wild. So if I'm pulling out of Walmart, right, and someone is pulling out of Lowe's left, who has the right of way? You do, turning right.
Yeah,
it's a
you
four.
do.
It's a stop sign.
Yeah.
That's just stop sign rules apply.
Yeah. If you're turning right, you have the right of way over the person turning left out of Lowe's. I know that they don't think that because it happens to me all the time. And technically,
It depends on if the. I don't think there's an arrow there for Lowe's when you're pulling out of
there's
Lowe's.
not.
though.
There's no.
I know
arrow.
there's arrows on 10th Street.
Yeah. There's no arrows for when you're pulling out, but the thing is technically you're supposed to turn in the first available lane, right?
Right.
So if everyone from Walmart did and everyone from Lowe's did, they could just seamlessly come out.
Yeah, it would be seamless.
But
'Cause
they
there's
don't
two
do
lanes.
that because they think that they have the right of way and they get in your lane.
Well, you do kind of sometimes on that road too have to get over as soon as you can
yeah.
to get if you want to make that left turn
Depends
on the
on where you
national
wanna
road.
go, yeah.
Right. As soon as you accept, when you bring me on the Popcast, I'll boost your views by 10.
10 times or just 10?
All right. When is James me gonna make it on here? Let's just go ahead and schedule it now, James. Let's make it 2 weeks from today.
My brother?
Not James, Jacob.
Oh.
When's James will never come on here.
Yeah, he won't.
But Jacob, just 10. Only 10. He could do more, but he's not going
There
to.
you go.
Finally, a podcast that relates to me without shit that is important. About shit that is important that I don't never think about. Oh, driving? We could talk about bad driving all day. I'm not the best driver. I'm a pretty aggressive driver. I rode with Tyler Mee a couple weeks ago out of here. Seems like a fine driver.
Did you? Oh, yeah. I took you home.
I want to be everywhere I'm going yesterday, and I drive like that.
See, I don't. I take it easy. Allie hates it that I drive the speed limit or less.
Yeah.
Like I'm just along for the ride at that point. You know, I ain't got no like. I don't like that song Kenny Chesney, "Living in Fast Forward," dude. I don't live in fast forward.
I don't live in fast forward. I want to enjoy the moments when I get there, but typically that moment is not the drive there.
Yeah, dude, sit back and smell the roses or whatever they say.
What roses?
I don't know. Take some with you and smell it every once in a while, and then you'll.
Then I'll know.
Yeah. See.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I'm just never in a hurry, just because.
Can we talk about the hoarder that lives in the car who can't see out of any window in Columbus? Have you guys seen them Ford Focus station wagon? I have seen that car. It's been parked over by Ziggy's a time or two.
Mm-hmm.
That is a home on wheels,
Yeah.
is what that is. That is not a car. Tyler's a seasoned booze cruiser, best drivers. That's not wrong. I remember this story when Nate and I were coming back from a baseball game from Cincinnati, and he had a little smoky smoke to smoke, a little smoky smoke. Okay, he's gonna light up his little smoky smoke for the road home.
Marlboro Red.
Yeah, and I'm doing Mach 3 on 74 because I don't want to fucking be driving. I want to be home on my couch. The game's over. I'm done with activities. Let's get home yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 85, 90 on 74 headed home. Cruising. Got a good run of traffic. Cruising. I asked Nate. I was like, dude, you gonna smoke that? He was like, nah, man, not until you do the fucking speed limit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Can't get caught with a Marlboro Red, dude.
Yeah, Marlboro Reds are bad.
Yeah.
Can't get caught with them.
Nothing, especially whenever you get them fucking duty-free ones from.
Duty free.
Get them duty-free ones, dude. You can't
Yeah,
be
right.
fucking around.
Right. I am not a smoker of the Marlboro Reds. I'm a Camel Light guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I picture you being a Camel Crush guy.
So I used to. I don't mind Camel Crushes. Get the non-menthol crushes. That way I have the option, right? If I want a menthol at that moment, I can just crush it. If I don't want a menthol, I don't crush it. That's a pretty cool little innovation. Thank you, Camel. We did things we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
There you are. They've even got menthol to like more menthol. Like here's a regular menthol, but if you crush it, it'll fucking take your head off.
If you want to have a fucking double, dude.
Right. You know, it's pretty cool that we live in a world.
Them dizzy sticks.
We live in a world where I can tell everybody that I'm running for mayor of Columbus while wearing a shirt that says barbecue, beer, and freedom.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's my 4 favorite things.
My favorite things.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I got a picture of Wolfgang after he drank like 3-4 Locos and fucking had 2 cigarettes in his hand like this.
Do you even smoke cigarettes?
No, when he gets hammered, he does.
Yeah.
Well,
One of those guys. I wish I was one of those guys.
I don't really smoke. I just don't like the flavor, dude. I can't. Like the next morning when you wake up and it just tastes like a midget took a shit in your mouth.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I just don't like that.
I immediately go for a cigarette to get rid of that taste.
There you go.
I actually don't smoke first thing. I try not to smoke first thing in the morning. Sometimes I'll get up and I'm like, give me a cigarette because I don't know what else to do. My brain hasn't processed.
I'll smoke
function
cigars
for
every
that
once in
day.
a while.
Yeah.
But
I need to quit smoking cigarettes. I don't want to quit smoking cigarettes.
he did make it on the Snapchat, dude. So we used to follow the Snapchat called Bearcat Snaps.
Yeah?
Out of Cincinnati Bearcats. And dude, it was the wildest fucking Snapchat I've ever followed in my life.
Yeah?
Like, yes, yeah. I don't think that it's even around anymore. I think they had to make their own app. Like, they just kept getting like banned from. I mean, because this was just people like it, dude. It was wild stuff.
Yeah.
People getting railed, fucking drugs everywhere. Like it was nuts. At Cincinnati, fucking Cincinnati Bearcats.
UC, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then some guy came in the bar and was like, "Oh, my daughter's a Cincinnati Bearcat." I was like, ooh, probably seen her, dude.
I've seen their Snapchat.
Probably seen her. Yeah.
I don't think I'd go around telling everybody that she goes there.
Yeah. yeah. They'd have to make they would make a new one every single week. Like it was fucking legit.
DM mine and Tyler's shirt sizes. Okay.
What's it for? Are you gonna give me a shirt that says I'm with stupid and point down at my wiener?
Why are you just go with the adventure, bro? Every time somebody's like, I have a gift for you, I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I'll take your gift. What are you going to do as campaign manager anyway?
Win this thing
Yeah, but how?
by campaigning. Do you not know anything about campaign managers, dude?
Do you?
No.
Okay. All right. So it's funny that you're the campaign manager, yet I've scheduled myself 3 major events for petitioning. And where were you through all that? To be fair, you didn't know about the day I had yesterday until tonight.
Yep.
I went rogue. I went out on my own and got myself set up to petition for the office of mayor of Columbus, Indiana. It's going to be fun. So I am definitely not going to put too much background information on myself, but I probably definitely will tell people that I am on this podcast. They can come see for themselves. I think a candidate with a lighter side is a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't think they should all be sticks in the mud.
I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah. It's going to be fun no matter what. Like, and here's what I'll tell you. I'm a man of authority.
We just dress up like Top Gun. Just run. That'll be our campaign. No, dude, we have to do pea coats and fucking powdered wigs.
Powdered wigs. What's up, my ninja? How you doing, Anthony?
What's up, dude?
Tyler, me go to work and make posters.
How am I gonna make a poster?
You don't know how to make a poster? I would have thought that was in the job description, a campaign manager.
I think I just farm all this stuff out.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's the budget?
Well, that's where we're struggling. You see, therein lies the rub.
Yeah, I definitely had a moment with myself yesterday on the phone with the chairman of the Democratic Party when I told him, I don't need your money. I thought about it for a second. I was like,
maybe I do.
maybe I shouldn't have said that. No, you know what? No, I'm not doing it.
Can you at least have buttons made?
There'll be buttons and posters and yard signs.
What?
I'm going all out. This is going to be a campaign for an office. Well, hello there, Patrick. How are you, sir? The greatest golfer he knows. I am a great video game golfer, Patrick. My actual golf game sucks. Sucks. You had a conversation with Demi.
Who's Demi?
Democrat?
Oh.
Is that what you're saying, Wolfgang?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. I did not have a conversation with Demi Lovato. She will not return my calls.
Oh my God, dude! You ever watch Steve Will Do It on YouTube?
No.
Okay, so this kid, he got like famous for like chugging whole bottles of liquor and stuff, but he's like super rich as shit.
Yeah.
He like he's I watch his videos sometimes just because he's fucking funny and cool, but he like Demi Lovato said like told him he has a problem or whatever, like reached out to him, like whatever, trying to talk to him about having a problem with drinking. Like, I don't think he's an alcoholic. He probably is, but it's like he's not like losing anything, right? He's rich as fuck, like he's doing okay. So he got a picture of Demi Lovato tattooed on the inside of his leg right here. So that's looking at him.
Yes. That's the whole guy. That's the guy that did that. Drinking full ass bottles of liquor.
Yeah.
I don't believe him.
Don't believe who?
I don't believe it's legit.
Oh no, dude, he'll crack it open, pull the seal, and then just straight up right there.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's really, really bad idea.
Oh yeah. No, it sucks. Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, he got Demi Lovato's face, and he kept like DMing her like whatever, and then she blocked him. So he made YouTube videos like, Demi, if you're out there. It's just very funny.
That is kind of funny. You believe it because he puts the straw in it to vent? All right. When did you hire Chewbacca as a co-host? Oh, wait. It's fucking Tyler Me.
What?
Do your best Chewie voice right now.
can't, dude.
Make him look like a dick.
I can't.
All right. Open your mouth real quick. That's called having your back.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Wookiee.
You're welcome.
Why he's using the Wookiee defense? Wow, a 7-foot tall Wookiee want to live on a planet with a bunch of 3-foot Ewoks. Just don't make sense. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It just don't make sense.
I have a small brisket. I need help.
And you need to take a knife. You need to cut a slit in the thick part. It's about a chef's knife blade worth. Then I need you to take it between your mattress and your box spring. That's where we're going to tenderize it. And get it ready for the smoker. It's all a process, dude. It's how you make it fall apart.
God.
It's how you make it tenderized.
What is happening?
I have to smoke 2 pork butts by Saturday.
Yeah? What's Saturday?
A guy at work, well, a guy I used to work with in my old time, he asked me if I would smoke him a couple because he had some in the freezer.
Does the pull-out work the same?
Yeah, exactly the same. But you want to leave it in. It is.
Always want to leave it in. Christina Ricci, Jenna Ortega, Haley Berry or Halle Berry?
Is there a Haley Berry?
I don't know. Let's see. Haley
You probably meant Hallie.
Berry. Yeah, Halle Berry. I can't find a Haley Berry. And if that's the
he meant
case.
pull out couch. No, yeah, but
He's using his iPhone. Okay. Let's see here.
I don't know who them people probably. Christina Ricci, Jenna Ortega. I'd probably kill Christina Ricci. Nah, I'd probably kill Halle Berry. Bang Jenna Ortega. Marry Christy Ricci, probably.
Same.
That's probably what I'd do.
Exact same.
That's what I'd be forced to do. Nah, I mean,
You forced my hand.
I just couldn't marry Rihanna because I feel like she'd beat my ass, dude. Because she probably could.
Yeah.
She could probably beat my ass.
Can you lower Columbus property taxes? So this is hysterical.
I don't think that's how it works, right?
This is the most common thing.
Just start telling people yes.
when I've
Just start
come-
telling people yes, dude.
Somebody asked me today, like, can you lower gas prices? Hell yeah, I said 215 by 2025. I said it. All right? Put it out there, all right? It's on paper.
Fuck, write it down.
So here's the thing. Property taxes are actually a county thing. So talk to your commissioner.
So that's who's fucking me.
Talk to your commissioner. Because everybody's got a commissioner. That's the guy.
Is the commissioner higher than the mayor?
It's so they're different governments. Their municipal government is the mayor. The county government is the commissioner. And there's 3 or 4 commissioners. 3, I believe.
If that lower the standard Peter size, I'll vote for you.
Lower the standard Peter size. I got to be honest. I've never seen Peter spelled Peeder.
How would you spell it? He spelled it like moonshine would spell it.
What's the actual purpose of the mayor?
He already said that to like manage all these other people that manage themselves.
So the mayor is in charge of city departments, like the city department of public
Almost
works.
like a miniature president, kind of.
The Department of Public Works for the city, the fire department, police department, basically in charge of those particular departments, in charge of education. When you're talking about local education, working with BCSC, talking about again, my big thing with wanting to run, and my top priority, if you will, is the drug problem in Columbus. And like I said, I'm not saying that the current administration or the administration that I'll be opposing has a different stance. I don't actually know. There's been no debate or conversation about that. This is all very new. But that would be my perfecting the putt on a golf course and making at least par on a golf course. If I have to shoot par on a golf course, we are fucked, Columbus. We are fucked if I have to shoot par.
I have to get. You ever seen Rick and Morty, dude? Have to get you a Mr. Mises.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like your short game.
The mayor's in charge. Yeah. So yeah, that's what the mayor's up to. Your commissioners, your county council, that's where your property taxes are. But that's the most common thing I'm getting is, property taxes. So I do recognize that as a major issue. What about making more Tesla chargers around Columbus? That would be another program that the mayor could spearhead, provided there was a need, and then they would get used, and the funding would make sense to go in that direction. Yes, I believe that is something the city council and mayor would hammer out. That's who you go to with that.
Dude, I watched something about the meteor, like they took out the dinosaurs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, the dinosaurs were probably scared shitless, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched, like...
What do you think you'll be when apocalypse arrives?
They said that meteor hit, like, basically where the Yucatan Peninsula is right now. Like, and it hit, like, in the ocean or whatever. But it was so fucking hot. It was, like, a shallow portion of the ocean. It was so fucking hot that it evaporated that and evaporated, like, dinosaurs that were, like, all the way up to Texas, basically. It just evaporated those. And then made ones deaf, like, all the way down in, like, South America.
Huh.
Like, that's how loud it was. And then that hit in the earth or whatever, slung molten metal or molten, like, rock and stuff everywhere. And that was just, like, crashing down, like, mortars all over the place. And then it, like, global tsunamis and stuff. Like, dude,
Sure.
it was a rough time. Like, the first 24 hours after that thing hit, like, that was rough.
What's your stance on the Second Amendment? So...
He's wearing a barbecue beer and freedom shirt.
True story. And mind you, I'll answer the question, but this is more of a national politics question. I'm talking municipal politics. But because it is a fair question, people like to know things about other people. I'll give you my stance. It is a rather inclusive stance. I don't like how the Second Amendment gets interpreted from time to time. I don't like how people are like, you can never change it. It's the Second Amendment. I don't know if you know what amendment means, but you can absolutely change that.
I mean, like, how could it be interpreted other than one way?
Well, okay. So with the means of a well-regulated militia, the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Yeah.
Is fucking Roscoe that's at the local Walmart ready to pull out on any fucking shooting suspect there might be around? That guy in a militia?
Can be.
100% can be. Now, having said that, I'll give you the short answer. I have no opposition to guns.
Yeah.
I have friends who have a lot of fucking guns.
I see the people that have the argument like, that was written when they had muskets. It's like, no, it was written because...
No
like,
opposition to have to guns.
Yeah. That's how, like, people, they're always like, well,
There's no fucking way, and this is what I'll say to comment on what you're about to say. There's no fucking way our forefathers had this in mind. No fucking way.
No, well, so
Not to mention, if you're going to go against the government, I don't know if you know this, they have fucking drones.
yeah. I'm not saying that. Like,
Let's
like,
test
like,
the Second Amendment out every now and again, maybe yearly. We'll take 100 fucking proud gun owners and I don't know, 2 soldiers,
Yeah.
and see who fucking survives.
Nah, yeah. I mean, 100 versus 2, like
It'd be
it's,
100 dead gun owners.
no, it'd be 100. Like it'd be easy. Like
It'd be a
100 versus 2.
100 dead gun
No,
owners.
dude, just because they're in the military doesn't mean they're like some fucking.
They're not going to go anywhere near those motherfuckers. They're going to fly a drone
Well, you never said
and shoot a
drone.
missile.
Like, yeah, but
That's the correct comparison because you don't have the right to keep and bear missiles.
No.
You don't have the right to
But
keep and bear
but
weapon
then that's
drones.
another thing. That's another thing people could argue. It's like the reason they wrote that back then, they had this in mind perfectly. The reason they wrote that was they wanted the American people to have the exact same arms that the government had, so it was an equal playing field, right? Like that's what they had in mind to keep each other regulated.
And there's no way that they had missiles in mind.
No. But I mean,
There's no way they had cannons and warships in mind.
cannons for sure.
No,
They-
but
what do you
not
mean?
cannons, not warships that fucking no.
You could own a warship back then. You could if you wanted to. It's the fucking pirates had them. This is a boat with a bunch of cannons on it. Back then, obviously they're not going to get a fucking Navy ship. But that's why they wrote the Second Amendment. It wasn't just like
You're saying that, and listen, again. I have no opposition to guns, not one. Have your guns, keep your guns. I don't give a fuck how big they are. I don't care about that. But stop giving me the bullshit argument that it's to keep the people on a level playing field with the government because we are so fucking outmatched. Take 1,000 versus 2 military guys. I still bet the 2 guys win.
yeah, but that's saying the government has the upper hand. Obviously, they're going to, right? But with the way that
But it's not even close.
the way that is written is the government is not supposed to have the upper hand, right? So in theory, back then, when they were writing that, if they had missiles back then, it would be so everybody could fucking have missiles. If they had them back then.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. If there were missiles back then, I guarantee you they wouldn't be like, you know what? Maybe we ought to give everybody one of these.
No, they
I
would
can't-
exactly.
I don't believe that for a second.
They would exactly.
I don't believe that for a second. And there's no way to ever find out the answer to that.
I know, but you're telling me the people who fought their motherland to get freedom, right? By any means necessary. If they would have had nukes, they would have fucking dropped a nuke on them, right? Any means necessary. The same people that wrote that, they're going to write that for that same exact reason.
I just think that war is so different now
Now it's fucking.
Than it
You
was
don't even
then,
have to fight now. You
that
just,
there's no way those guys had this in mind. There's no way possible those guys had this in mind. And there's no way to know what they would have done or said or written
yeah.
if this
I mean,
were
that's
a
why
thing.
it was hundreds of years ago, right?
Absolutely.
They didn't know.
So the only thing you can do is recognize that, look, both sides have to fucking agree. Everybody's got to come together on this, or you're gonna see a tyrannical government,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna have a chance against them.
But then you're implying that like the military isn't going to turn on us. Like our own military isn't going to fight American people. Some of them will, but most of them will not.
They'll fight American people if they're going after the government.
No.
I hope not.
You mean to tell me?
I
So
hope
like,
you're right.
So I'm pretty sure when my brother was in the military, they take polls like this.
Sure. And listen,
and they've like it like he said the results were astronomical every time. Like 90% said they will not fight against the American people. Because they don't fight for the government because they like the government. They fight for America because they like America, right?
100%.
Just because the government's like, hey, do this, they're going to be like, yeah, fuck you. I'm going to use my
And I'm
tank.
not, again, to Wolfgang's comment, I'm not saying they would go up against. I'm not saying this would actually be a thing that would happen. It's a ridiculous thing to say. However, when you're talking about we're on a level playing field because we have AR-15s or we have shotguns or we have whatever, you're not on a level playing
No,
field.
I know, but
and
if
you're
you-
never going to be.
Exactly. But if you listen to most politicians about gun arguments and stuff, if you listen to most of them, they make it seem like an AR-15 is like the most advanced technological fucking weapon on the planet, and that's gonna like it's a military weapon. Fuck no, it's not. Like you said, we have no hope in fighting against them.
Right.
But that like I don't know. I don't think it'll ever come to that. Probably.
America's every other country's money machine. Every other country makes money off America. We are just a country who wants freedom, don't care we're getting used.
We're like a giant prostitute.
And honestly, most people like me and you in the room, I know we are both on this page. If you just leave me the fuck alone and let me do what the fuck I want,
That's what people want.
whatever.
Yeah, that's what people want.
Whatever. But psychopaths carrying weapons that are very dangerous is a fucking problem.
That's a problem.
Open carry is a fucking problem.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I would.
Big
never
time.
carry. But to the extent of psychopaths having a gun is a problem. Yeah, but those same psychopaths can run you like go through a crowd in a car and kill way more than they probably could with a gun.
Understood.
Like way more.
Understood. Maybe. I don't know. You see a car coming.
Not really. Yeah, but are you going to? Is a crowd of 1,000 people all going to get out of the way of a car moving 70 miles an hour?
Fair.
Yeah, you might be able to see it coming. Actually, you probably wouldn't even see it coming. Like if you're at a concert looking this way, that car's already running people over a couple hundred feet back, and no one even in the front even knows it's there still.
Right.
Like you're not going to just aim for people that can see you. Same with a gun. You're not going to go in.
Become mayor, maybe retired vets having jobs protecting schools from shootings.
I don't know if that's even like a mayor job though, is it?
That'd be a state thing.
I mean, you could probably get some wheels in motion, maybe.
I'm not sure what you're thanking me for, but welcome. No reason to get super deep. Look, I don't mind having these conversations.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm not saying anything that I wouldn't say to anybody. I always stand behind what I say. I acknowledge there's a problem, but I also acknowledge that we have a right to be free and a right to do what the fuck we want. And that's the only argument. Look, the only argument gun owners need for their shit is because I fucking like it. You don't have to say it's for protection or it's for my home or blah, blah, blah. You can just say because I fucking like it because that's why you have it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, yeah.
It's a great argument. It's the only argument you need. I have no issues. I do not want people to lose their weapons ever.
I mean, I
ever.
don't think it'll ever come to that anyway.
There's no
like
it would be very difficult and it would be a very dark time in this country.
I don't think it's possible.
Correct. Outside of whether or not it's feasible.
I don't think it's possible.
Why are you drinking Coke Zero? Because you like it? I do like Coke Zero, actually. It's my favorite zero sugar soda. I need to cut down on the old sugar.
Yeah. I drink those. Have you had the ice? It's like a carbonated. I drink like black raspberry or whatever.
Those are good.
It's good. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Giant mental health issue.
That's the biggest thing. Like people that have guns that shouldn't have guns is a problem, but it has zero solution. There's no way you can fix that or ever solve that problem.
Correct.
I mean, we'd like it to be solved, but there's no way that you can.
We're just
solve that problem.
different than other countries that do it.
Yeah, but in the other countries that do it, people still find ways they stab people instead of.
Yeah. You can argue that it's not as dangerous. Easily.
Yeah, but look at Sweden. They give everyone a gun, teach them how to use it when they turn 18, and there's zero gun crime in Sweden. And everyone there has a gun. Everybody. I think it's Sweden. It's one of the countries. Like literally every citizen turns 18, goes through a program, has a gun. Everybody, and there's zero gun violence.
Why take away guns if a lot of people love them?
No, we're just hypothetical. They're never going to take them away.
The misconception we get too is, Jacob says it's Israel.
No, I think Israel does it too, but they've been fighting for like 2,000 years, dude. Everyone has to have a gun there.
Yeah, and that's a war over there that the citizens are just involved in for being born. Sweden is required to have a full auto firearm in their home, but be trained.
Yeah, see, and there's zero gun crime there, none at all, because everybody knows everybody's got a gun.
I mean,
they're like, I ain't gonna fuck with that guy because I know someone will fight back, right?
Right.
Like that's most crime, any crime at all is path of least resistance, right?
Sure.
Like burglary, anything. If they see a house with bars on the windows and they see a house with just screens in their windows, who are they going to break into?
And Jacob Me makes another argument. So like Wild Wild West, where people did get gunned down still. That's how they settled arguments was let's fucking paste it off and
But that was a duel.
turn and shoot. And that's a duel. And that's not cool.
No. But that was the way that for a long time that was the way.
Yeah. Oh, and a lot of that was solved by people making laws where you could own your guns, but you couldn't carry it like willy nilly. And I'm sorry, but like when somebody tells me, Rando Joe tells me that I'm safer at Walmart because he's packing, fuck you. Please holster your fucking weapon unless you're just protecting yourself. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get people caught in a fucking crossfire because you've never been in that situation. Active shooter situations, I'm assuming, are not for the fucking faint of heart.
I mean, probably not.
And I don't know if I want Timothy adding to the fucking bullets that are flying through the air.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, 'cause
know?
I see some people in there. I'm like, well, I don't know if they've ever shot a
But
gun
I'll tell you,
before.
what sucks is that the world has come to this. What sucks is that, yeah, we get schools shot up.
Yeah, but like, but why is schools a target, right? Because they don't expect any fight back.
Right.
I mean, it's kids. It's fucking terrible. But they expect literally no resistance. That's why they do it.
Sure.
Same way, like with the Greenwood Mall, it's a gun-free zone. Supposed to be a gun-free zone. But luckily, that kid was carrying a gun, and it stopped it instantly. But he was expecting zero resistance in that mall, right?
Yeah,
Zero.
engaging your weapon should be the last thing you do.
Yeah,
But I'll say this: if you pull your weapon, it better be because you're going to fire it.
yeah.
Don't pull it out and point it at me because
No.
you just pull it out and point it at me. It's fight or flight, bub. I'm gonna make you eat it unless you shoot me.
Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, it's like that's the reason people do that is they expect zero resistance when they do anything like that.
Right.
And as soon as you start giving them resistance, they could freak out and not know what to do too, and just maybe even if you're not like, I don't know.
Also, just to be clear, as mayor, I'll have little to nothing to do with the gun debate.
Yeah,
Little to nothing to do. But I definitely support people's individual rights, man. I do. I don't like the NRA at all. I think the NRA is absolute hard work. Ugh. But again, what I hate about the NRA, when you walk into their building,
I don't think I've ever been to the NRA.
all it says in their lobby is the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. They completely leave out the first half of the fucking amendment because it doesn't apply to their narrative. Their narrative is guns no matter what. Guns no matter what.
Yeah, but
Not,
I mean, even
not safety, not anything other than if you even remotely try to take our weapons, we have pulled together a bunch of money and we're going to stop you. We're going to lobby in Congress for it. We're going to stop you from trying to allow us this right that we've been given. Nobody bats an eye when somebody loses their right to vote.
who's losing their right to vote?
The same people that lose their right to carry a weapon, their own weapons, felons.
Oh yeah,
But nobody bats an eye. There's not even a debate.
yeah, but they lose the thing to carry a gun too, right? They're not fighting for a felon to get a gun back. Like they're not like, hey man, he should totally have a gun, and then not care about his things. They like he's a felon, I guess to them he shouldn't have anything, right? Which he
Right.
doesn't. Which,
Right.
however you feel about that,
Sure.
but it's not like they're trying to get guns back and leave his right to vote off the table.
Right.
They're just all together.
Just it's a tough debate. That's a tough conversation to have. But what makes the conversation tougher is that neither side will just listen to the other side. Neither side is
I don't think either one of them are like rational enough.
no. Nobody's rational enough.
Or I don't think
What
I think they're
kills
both so far apart they can't come to any middle ground.
So let me ask you this: what's so wrong with background checks?
They do them every time you buy a gun.
Not everywhere.
If you buy a gun at a firearm dealer, they have to do a check. Buy it at a pawn shop, they have to do a check. The only way to not do that is if I sell it to you on the street. If you buy it from any retailer, they have to do a background check on you.
Then
Have to.
why are the retailers so opposed to background checks?
I don't know that they are.
That's where the opposition's coming from.
But they do them anyway. They do them anyway.
They do them because they have to.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know anyone that's like, why should we have to do a background check? Like,
I think the process should be stricter.
yeah, they do background checks for sure.
And I will say that 100% of the time, the process should be stricter.
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how much stricter you can get though. That's the argument. Like, how much stricter can you get?
Yeah. No. It's definitely worth a chat for sure.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Like, like it's pretty robust done right. Obviously, people who get guns and go use them for bad things are going to get guns, whether they go buy them at a store or whether they go buy them off someone on the street, right?
So let me ask you this. Personal opinion. Father, kid steals his dad's gun,
Okay.
takes it to school.
Yeah.
Kid gets caught with gun, whether he's used it or not. That father should be punished.
I agree. I mean, yeah, you should have your guns locked up, and I guess it depends on how old the kid is, because at a certain age, you probably want your kids to be able to get into your gun safe in case something's wrong, right?
Sure.
But if it's like a little kid that does it and the gun's just laying out on a table, he should be reprimanded, right? You shouldn't leave that stuff accessible out. But if the kid's 16, 17, 18, they live in a big city, whether they get dad's gun out of the safe or they go buy a gun off the street, they're going to get it regardless.
Right.
No matter how they get it.
Right.
But if it's like young kid laying on the coffee table, for sure.
Right.
But like, yeah, if they're 16, 17, 18, they get it out of the safe without their dad knowing, it's not his fault. He wanted them to have the safe combination in case something happened. They're old enough at that point.
I think at the end of the day, my only thing is safes are super expensive.
They are expensive. At least a cabinet, right?
Yeah, the cabinet safes.
Something to where you can lock them up. A closet with a fucking lock and key.
Most people have one or two. Like, most people that own guns can't fill a safe.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they make
at the end of the day, my only thing is I find it insulting when something happens and people just act like, can't do anything about it. I find that very insulting that doesn't spark a conversation of how we could how each incident is preventable. Study these incidents. What are the similarities?
I think it goes back to the mental health thing, dude.
Oh, for sure.
They're not getting the help they need,
For sure.
or they're getting the help they need and they just go off the rails.
But when you're so unwilling to do anything and cave at all, like you just set yourself up to say, okay, well, you won't fucking listen. So here's an executive order.
Yeah, but I don't know what part you can cave in is what I'm trying to get at.
Sure.
I don't know what you could cave in or what could be given up.
I would like to see people more inviting to the conversation.
I mean, I think it's been had. They can never get to any common ground because they're just too extremely far apart.
There's a big gap for sure. But either way, at the end of the day, I would like to see a world where people own their guns and they're happy and kids aren't getting shot up in fucking schools.
Yeah.
I mean, I drop my daughter off at school every morning.
I mean, that would be ideal.
Say a prayer.
Literally, I think the one thing. Well, I sent you that thing from whatever that school, Southwestern or something like that. Yeah, like that system is pretty awesome. But also, literally, just as simple as putting an armed guard at every school. And veterans have said they'll do it for free. I don't know why anyone fights that. People don't want it. But literally, do that. If someone knows that there's an armed guard somewhere, they're not going to go fuck with it because they don't want any resistance at all when they go there, right?
Right.
Having Paul Blart sit there is better than nothing. It's like, why do you think, like, there's a reason that certain areas don't get, like, messed with ever,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
But yeah, if you show them,
I think a lot of the schools like here locally have the resource officers too.
probably, yeah, and like that's another thing is that at that point there's going to be resistance, right? Well, I mean,
Right.
at Cummins, that guy went in and shot his boss because he's going to get fired, right?
Right.
You can't. There's nothing you can do to. If that's what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen, right? Yeah, sure, you'd love to stop that. But if someone is determined to do something like that heinous, they're going to do it regardless of means. They will find a way to do something,
Right.
which is bad. Or like the Oklahoma bombing, like the dirty bomb, fertilizer bomb, whatever. Like That guy fucking wanted to get something accomplished, and he got something fucking accomplished, no matter how he did it.
It's a crazy world, man.
Yeah, it just gets crazier too.
I wake up every day just thankful to have another day.
Yeah, it
know
gets
what I mean?
crazy. It's crazy, dude.
You know, it's wild when you have to live in a free world, but every day you survive.
Kill Snooki, no doubt.
Every day you survive. It feels like you survived the day.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I was talking to Allie. I'm like, dude, I can't, like, Amelia, when she gets old, dude, like, I can't imagine what the world's even going to be like at that point.
dude. Things are going to get better. There's going to be some things that are better, but there's going to be some things that are worse.
But, and that's the thing here. That's the thing here. Like, I feel like the culture here, because you've been to Europe, the culture here is fucked up kind of. Like, when I was in England, dude, I literally felt like it was just like the safest, like, little most humble place. Like, nothing bad was ever going to happen.
Right.
You literally just went out, did whatever. Everyone was pretty friendly. Like, it was awesome. Like, totally different. The whole country was that way.
Yeah.
But it's like here, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a culture thing, right?
I'm with you guys in finding the root of the mental health problem.
That's the biggest thing, because a lot of the people that do this stuff, it's like they go back and like, oh man, we could have saw this coming 6 months ago. Whenever they quit going to therapy, if they quit going to therapy, fucking check on them. You know, do something about it. Yeah. Get them help they need. That's the main problem. Is they're not getting the help, and that's. I don't know. I don't know if there's no other way out, or if that's just what they have to feel like they do. I don't know.
I personally believe that everybody should be in therapy.
Probably at least once.
Everybody.
About the Did you see the new Apple like VR headset?
No.
Apple Vision Pro.
So Apple's coming out with one now.
Apple Vision Pro. I wouldn't even call it a headset, dude. It's fucking technology.
Yeah.
Like, it's $3,500, so it's pretty penny. But like, you literally do this. Like,
fuck that. The Oculus is $500. Fuck you.
no. yeah. But this is like, dude, this is totally different. Like, so it's got a full OLED screen on the outside and on the inside. So like, when you're wearing it, you can like do something and it'll project your environment so you can see through it. Or I think you might be able to just see through it all the time, and then people can like see your eyes, but they're not your eyes. It's a video of your eyes or whatever, right? You can like FaceTime. You can do all kinds of shit, and like you just like do this to click, like whatever you look at, and you do this, it clicks on it. No controllers or anything, and then you can like do this, and then like scroll, whatever. Looks pretty fucking slick. But for $3,500,
Wolfgang asked if you saw the TikTok.
Which TikTok?
I'm assuming about this.
No, I watched a video on YouTube about it.
Okay.
But and it's not out yet, but they've like released it or whatever, so developers can start making like badass apps for it.
Right.
But it looks fucking sick, dude. Like
It's
pretty
gonna
soon,
be-
pretty soon we won't even have this monitor. It'll just be like a floating thing, you know, and you just fucking Jarvis that bitch.
Dude, it's gonna.
Telling you, dude. Like you have no controllers or nothing. It's just, but it's
Anybody who's not trying to find ways to profit on that virtual world right now is crazy. Like, that's where the money is. It's like when Vanderbilt saw the railroads coming up, he fucking maximized, got rich. Rockefeller saw the potential of oil. Henry Ford saw the potential of everybody having an affordable car. These things happen, and this is a new turn where I hope somebody is out there saying, you know what, I see this, and I don't think anyone else sees it. So here we are.
Yeah.
And you're going to create something. You're going to create another fucking monster.
We should have.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
We should have bought Facebook like 6.5 months ago or something, whatever.
Yeah.
If you look at the chart, like it was down to like $75 or $80.
Yeah.
And now it's like $270. I saw it down that low too, because I forget what he did, but he did something and it just tanked the fucking stock.
Yeah.
You remember that?
It's that whole, there was that data thing for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Is what tanked the stock.
Yeah. So it tanked it. And I'm like sitting there thinking, I'm like, dude, I should just buy a fuckload of this, because you know it's like Tesla. It's going to go back up. It's not going to go away.
Right.
I should have bought a fuckload of it, but then I didn't.
People that made a lot of money on airline stocks when 9/11 happened.
I made a lot when they did the short squeeze on GameStop.
That's what you said.
Like, but that was just people on Reddit, dude. That was just literally people on Reddit all ganging up doing this fucking shit.
Yep.
And see how much money they made? Like,
It's the same shit. It's the same shit the hedge funds do.
Same shit.
The one where she puts it on on the plane and they're playing the Call of Duty mission on Air Force One.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
About ready to wrap up.
Yeah, I have a doctor's appointment at 7:30 in the
Damn
morning,
it,
dude.
man. What are you going to get in there?
My iron's still all low and stuff.
Yeah?
Like fucked up. Yeah, he not sure what's wrong.
You get some more metal.
Well, I quit taking my iron pill just to see if it was going to go back up on its own. Because I
Yeah.
donate blood a lot.
Yeah.
And I was going to see if it would just go back up. And it did not. It's up a little bit, but it's still low.
Right.
So I'm going to go tomorrow and basically ask him, like, hey, should I just keep taking my iron pill and we'll check it again? Because, like, your iron should not be low, especially like in a male, it shouldn't be low. But I do
Right.
donate blood every 16 weeks. I'm donating double reds.
Yep.
So we think that's why it's slow. He was worried I had like a slow bleed somewhere, but I had an endoscopy and like they thought it was like a bleeding ulcer or something. Nothing in my stomach. No, I'm good. So the other thing they can do now is check the other way.
Right.
But I'm just gonna take my iron pills and see if it goes back up. And if it does, I think we're probably good. But that, and then I did some labs a little while ago, and we're gonna go over that stuff too. And then
How does that make you feel when your iron's low?
like just like tired as
Lethargic.
shit all the time,
Yeah.
dude. Hard to get up, hard to wake up.
Yeah. Hope you get it figured out, man.
Yeah, I don't know that's anything serious. My nose, like I don't know if it's allergies or what, but my face has been fucked up, like pressure and stuff, like around my eye and right here. And I took Claritin for a while. I'm like, oh, maybe that'll fix it. And I think it helped some, but I think these are like just some like super allergies, dude. Because I'm gonna go there.
Headache?
I don't even have a headache. It's literally just like pain, like right here, like in the bridge of my nose and like under my eye and stuff.
Yeah, I had a 3-week headache.
Every once in a while I'll get a headache, but my eyes, like I'll wake up sometimes, I'll be junking them, like they itch sometimes. My throat hurts like a little bit right here, I assume from drainage or something. But I'm going to go tell him, like, dude, I think I have super allergies. I need help.
Right on.
Like I took Claritin and it seemed to help a little bit, but that doctor's really cool though. I like him.
Good. Anything else you want to say before we go?
I don't think so. Can we go home and fucking cash out, dude? We went late, 9:42.
Sean Burton for mayor. Election
Burton for mayor.
2023.
Elect B.
Elect Sean B.
B rolls off the tongue.
I like it.
Elect B.
For Tyler, me, I'm Sean B. We're getting out of here. It's been the Mind Snacks podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in and having fun with us. We will see you. I will see you. Tyler will not. Next Wednesday. Bye, guys. See ya. Bye. Hold on. Damn it.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I was going to, but then I fucked it all up.
God damn it.
All right. Bye.
We're supposed to look cool.
Dude, we do.